Hello and welcome to the second devlog of this series. Well, it's a series now, officially at least. First thing I worked on was the inventory system, and at first it wasn't much. It was just an image that you could open and close with the tab key. So then I made it look a bit better with the player's name on top and the weight the player is carrying on the bottom. Then I started working on the inventory's functionality. So first I added picking up and placing down these items being the Glock. Even if dropping the items just threw them into oblivion, they just disappeared. After that I made both guns usable, the MP5 and the Glock, even if the MP5 at that point was only the reskin of the Glock. First you equip the guns in the inventory and you can switch between them with the 1 and 2 keys on the keyboard. After that I made the dot in the middle of the screen disappear when you use the gun. The dot that I didn't acknowledge until now. The same happens in reverse with bullet counter. After that I replaced the red Glock model with an actual MP5 model which I made in Blender. Of course it is not a 1-to-1 replica. For this gun I added full auto shooting and the gun has a bit more recoil than the Glock. So, I heard there's a new shop in town. It's a rather big building, not gonna lie. Let's see what they have for sale. Shadows are a bit broken, as I can see. Yes, what are you selling, good man? He's not selling anything well. Well, yes, the store is a bit empty, so I guess that explains why he's not selling anything. Now we are gonna teach him a lesson. Come over here. In the last episode of this series I said the game will be a survival game, so that's why I added needs to the game. The player must drink and eat. That's why I also added a shop to the game and these bars at the bottom which get red when they are full. So after that I started working on the shop system, first by adding the money counter and then the ability to purchase stuff in the shop. For testing purposes I also made the Q and the E keys give and remove $200. In the background footage you can see the early functional shop. After that I changed the plane for terrain, which will be better if I want to make more realistic looking ground. And then I started working on the day and night cycle, which will be used in the game for stuff like restocking days, days when the shops are closed and such. I followed the tutorial of probably Spoony, I guess that's how you say it, and yeah, I definitely didn't go hippity hoppity, your code is now my property. After that I made some assets for the store, which are the cash register, shelves, food items, drink and such. I made them to decorate the shop to make it look a bit nicer. I planned to actually make a time lapse of me adding stuff to the shop, but the footage got a bit corrupted, so yeah. I only have one screenshot remaining from that. After that I added textures to the floors, windows and the walls of the shop. Here is how it looks in game. As you can see, I also slowed down the day and night cycle and the needs. And to take a little break from working on the shop, I decided to add all weapon types to the game. I was just missing the assault rifle and the sniper rifle. First I decided to make an assault rifle. As you can see in the background footage, it is made after the FAMAS. This is it in game. It holds 25 bullets, it has a slower fire rate than the MP5, and it has a bit more recoil since the caliber of the bullet is bigger. Also, I could use some help with naming these guns in the comments, because I really don't want to get sued by these big companies. If the game releases, that is. And lastly, for the weapons, I added the sniper rifle, which is modeled after the M82 Barrett. Yes, I am aware that it's an anti-material rifle in real life, but who cares, it's a video game. This is it in game. It has the most recoil out of any gun in game currently, and it only holds 5 bullets. You know, I've been looking at these weapons, shooting them and such in game, and you know what? They look kind of I won't lie. So I decided to fix that. And how did I fix that? Well, I used the Unity VFX system, which is just the particle system but more advanced. I used it to make a muzzle flash for the guns, and I used a light source to represent the muzzle flash light. To finish this devlog, I added a basic character customization system where you can for now only choose your race. And yes, it does affect the gameplay, because if you choose a vampire you will have only blood, not hunger or thirst. As for the demon, I didn't have any ideas what to implement, so it's just copy paste from the human. This is all from this devlog, so thank you for watching and see you in the next one.